Hey, what's good? Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Welcome to episode number 5 of MLB 22. So, I'm your awesome creator, Zach Dawson. If you guys want to catch more MLB 22 every Saturday and Sundays of every weekend, we'll process golf as well as a backup for Saturday and Sundays from your awesome creator. And of 335 mods and also other supporters in this community today. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, guys, remember, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. When we meet new creators, new friends, one by one, um, anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys, and of 335 mods and other supporters, you can also find me too. It's Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time from Titanic, and always will be, by never giving up, never surrendering, and anything else, so on and so forth. If you guys see my nose is a little bit nosy and pretty much not really a bit lazy. Well, I can't complain otherwise. You guys have an account on Twitter today, guys, for baseball this morning. Today's date is July 24th. July 24th, guys, 7/24/22. 2022, to be honest, in this community. The name is Zach Dawson on Twitter. That's me. 824-65600 on Twitter. That's all you gotta do, guys, is tell me your first and last name information on Twitter, and your numbers and how long you've been active too. I've been active on Twitter for 4 years. 6 years coming up next week, guys, on the 30th. In the next 6 days, I'll be on YouTube for 6 years and counting. So that's gonna be interesting. Very, very entertaining. Pretty much very gigantic or big. Dr. Fisk, good morning. Make a love shout out. How's it going? Welcome back, buddy. It's good to see you. Good to see you back, partner. Morning, Vivian. How you doing? Make a love shout out. Vivian is pretty much helping me out with with my watch hours. I was at 1568 yesterday, but other than that, can't complain otherwise. Also today, guys, Walmart 5 years, and also my love and I. We've officially been together for 1,855 days. Well, guys, it's been 1855 between my love and I. She goes to work this morning between 8 to 4:30, and then I'm off today, and I go back tomorrow. Then I'm off the next couple of days every week. So I also have 4 days off coming up after this week or after next week, and I'm also off 7 in a row. But I'm just trying to talk strategy. We'll see how things go. But yeah, remember, guys, the name is Zach Dawson, and that's me, guys, on Twitter, 824-65600, and so much more. If you guys have an account on Steam, you guys can tell me what games you like to play on Steam. The name is Zach Dawson93. That's me, guys, to you guys in this community. What I think, and what you guys think. Any awesome gameplay, graphics, comparisons, any games you want to play. Any sports, music, RPGs, action adventures, shooting puzzles, indie games, racing. If you guys know any close friends, if you want to play co-op, any multi, or anything. It's run by me, run by anybody you know on Steam. Just tell me what games you like to play the most. See if we can get there, if you guys can get there with me, and see how things go. We guys any nice gameplay, graphics, comparisons, anything else, so on and so forth, and no problems to step right in the system. But it's all good. Remember, guys, we're one huge community, and we're always one huge, awesome group. I love you guys no matter what happens in this community. You guys are awesome, tremendous, very grateful, and anything else to begin. But it's always something to bring, no matter what happens. This community will never die, and it won't. Now, guys, the name is Zach Dawson 93 on Steam, and that's me to you guys, and so much more. If you guys have an account on Instagram, if you guys want more likes, want more views, more comments, more support, I'm just gonna make it short and sweet. You guys can run by 2 people. You guys can check out Kevin every Friday through Mondays. He comes in every 24/7. Very nice guy, very trustworthy. I love this guy. He's awesome. And what you guys will always find me saying is love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. But staying positive and loyal the same way. No matter what happens, guys, for one huge community and one huge group, too. I'm trying to think of a good YouTube poll. But yeah, that's always something to bring in, exactly. Let's keep doing what they're doing, and I think we should have no worries. And so much more. But other than that, guys, in this community, you guys can check out Kevin. He's been on YouTube for 5 years with me, and also with Neil Queen Bell the same way. With SDC 2022 in the books for this year. Which of these? Go ahead and give you guys this YouTube poll right here. Then we'll get started. What's the best take? I'm almost done, guys, for this YouTube poll. What's the best takeaway with excitement? Yeah, guys can check out Kevin. I have him on Instagram and also only on Reddit and also on Twitter. So guys can check out Kevin, guys, through Tuber Chat for 2 years. The best days that we can check him out is Friday through Mondays. Running Egg almost 24/7. And Sony's Inventors Monday through Saturdays. Well, guys, in this community, with love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. My watch hours, guys, it was at 1568 after I dropped a good super chat towards Vivian. She's very sweet, she's very tremendous. Anything else, so on and so forth. But the most very important thing, guys, in this community, this is Sam 2 trailer. No, I don't want the S, there we go. The most very important thing, guys, in this community is we watch videos in full. You guys can like, support, comment, share me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys can vote Atlanta 38 in the Greatest Showman at 14. Also, guys, my highest mods is 335. Views 1313. And also in between, guys, in this community, my highest likes is 374. And so, guys, can see, you're at game 2 of a mini 2-game series. And then, as soon as the Mets are done with these guys, they'll be at Washington to take on the Nationals. I think I might watch this one, I may not, but it all depends. As you guys can see, the Mets will be taking on the Atlanta Braves, as the New York Mets, guys, come into a record of 2-2. The Atlanta Braves won the first one 3-2 in a close fashion, in a close predicament. Well, we'll see how things go. On the mound for the Mets today, guys, will be David Peterson versus Max Fried of the Atlanta Braves. I'm a little bit tired myself, guys, but I did sleep in today, so slept in a little bit and pretty much cannot have myself in between but I am doing alright. All I'm saying is, guys, as 100% Christian, thank God I don't go back till tomorrow. And pretty much I am off the rest of today. It's about time in this community. I think what I'll probably do, guys, I'm still definitely going to be playing this one. The Mets are 2-2. We're going to try to even things up with the Braves. They have a forward record of 4-1. And this game, guys, is played at Citi Field. And a starting pitcher for the Mets tonight, guys, will be David Peterson. He'll be facing Max Fried of the Atlanta Braves. These two teams know each other very well. So that's always something to think about and pretty much correspond with and negotiate with, too. So there's really not much complaining on it. Well, you guys can check out the look of David Peterson. Makes his first appearance as a left-handed pitcher for the Mets. Back in 2021, guys, he did not have a good season record with the Mets in 2021. He was 2-6, guys. He had 2 wins and 6 losses, with a 5.54 earned average. Gave up 11 home runs, 41 runs earned, 64 hits, guys, 49 walks, and 69 strikeouts driven in. He gets the opportunity to start for the Mets today. And here's his starting lineups for the Mets, guys. Offensively, leading off first, guys, will be Louis Gallarme at second, Nemo at right, Peter Alonso at first, Sadie Davis at DH, Eduardo Escobar, guys, at third, Dominick Smith at center, Moncada at left, Francisco Lindor, guys, is batting 8th at short, and for the first time, guys, doing the catching today, batting 9th is Tomas Nitu. Tomas Nitu. See how that's going to go for us. But yeah, guys, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm just trying to have some waking up going. But every 19 to 20 minutes, guys, in this community in one huge group, from the awesome creator, Zach Dawson. Let's remember, Zach Dawson is a very, very awesome popular name. You know, a handful of news from the awesome creator is always something to think about and always try to recognize. Even though baseball is every 2 hours, within normally, and almost about is, and I can't complain. But the Mets are going to even the score, guys. Braves are 4-1, Mets are 2-2. I already gave you guys the stat sheet for David Peterson. He's number 23, guys. Left-handed pitcher. 15 starts, 2-6, will not select him. Give up 64 hits, so on and so forth. And leading things off, guys, for the Braves will be Dansby Swanson. He has 1 RBI so far, and he's batting .333. Peterson sets the target, and that's going to be a strike on a sinker. Smart pitch by him. Yeah, guys, the Mets coming to a record of 2-2. We'll get to bounce back a little bit, see how things go for them. On the strike, guys, Peterson gets a sign. That's going to be a foul on a home base. He strikes the throw out. We're going to get something going by Peterson. Gets a swing. That's going to be ball 1 and 2. Yeah, guys, I did check out my monetization, guys, on my watch hours. As you guys can see, I'm almost half of 2,000 away. And that's tremendously am, so I was at 1568 for the past couple of days. For the past few days, but now it's a little more higher. 1 and 2 guys by Peterson, sets the target, and struck him out, guys. The first K of the game, guys, by David Peterson. As he strikes out Swanson, guys, look at that. As he strikes out Dansby Swanson for the first out of the inning. Slider comes into 25-60 at spin rate. 11 inches of pitch break. And the pitch type you may ask, guys, from this community is the slider. David Peterson, guys, is not bad of a pitcher, and he's a nice left-handed pitcher. Next batter, guys, by the Braves will be Phil Gosselin. Gosselin, guys, makes his first appearance. He'll be facing David Peterson on the mound. It's his left-handed pitcher, guys, very southpaw-like. On the 1 ball, Peterson sets the target. From the stretch, that's going to be into left field. It'll be 1 ball and a strike, even. As far as what's going on today, guys, well, like I said, I do go back to work tomorrow, and with all you got to do is only 8 to 5 tomorrow, then I'm off the next 2 days. I'm looking to get back to what I'm doing for Far Cry 6. But that's still in the books, guys, for every Tuesday and Wednesdays. Any game I do anything I do between Tuesdays and Wednesdays, that game gets an hour and 35 minutes. So, and then tell you guys this past Tuesday and Wednesday after what happened. So, and City Connection, and the connection was lost to a clip, and for anything else compared. And another strikeout, guys, by David Peterson. He's already mowed down 2 players already, and that's out number 2, guys. That's 2 strikeouts. Peterson's off and running already. Good way to start by Peterson. Oh my goodness, 2 strikeouts. I mean, he has 69 strikeouts, guys, and what do you call it? in last season for the Mets. See what he can do, guys, against Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch,
If he gets a strike for 4-seamer to him. Acuna Jr., guys, so far going into today, he's batting .368, 2 homers and 3 runs driven in. Pretty good batter. Yeah, guys, the plan for today is, I don't know if I'm doing a double chat today. I mean, I told my friend I was not in a laughing or happy mood last night, so I was getting in between. It may or may not be the next one or the nicest one to go through, but I told her if I needed anything, I would always come and text her and help her with anything. That's going to be a pop-up to right field, guys. Peter Alonso's there, makes the catch, and we're up and running.
Now the Mets will step up
1, 2, 3, go to the Braves, guys. They have 4-1, Mets 2-2.
Is on the show.
For now, we have a mini 2-game series, guys, so far. We're going to bomb in the first, and here come the Mets.
Bottom of the first.
Now take out the introduction, guys. What's up, Leon? How you doing, buddy?
What should we keep an eye out here?
Starting pitcher for the Braves, guys, will be number 54, Max Fried. Second start for the Braves. His first start, he had a loss. And he'll be facing my Mets, for example, of every weekend for baseball. Leading off first, guys, for the Mets will be Louis Guillorme. He's batting .294, guys, in the play. No homers, 2 runs driven in. Well, good morning, Leon. How you doing, buddy? Make a left shout out. How you doing? Well, I mean, at least the good thing is, guys, Leon is hanging by a thread. You know, he's pretty much the very nicest guy you guys can check out. Well, guys, my fun works till 4:30 today. I don't know if I'm coming over or not tonight. I mean, so I said I just want to be alone for a while. You know. But I can still pick up on each other, and, you know, I had a couple of things, plus from the gas station last night, and had a couple things so I can just battle hunger. And Fried strikes him out, guys. How about that? Louis Guillorme, guys, strikes out by him. That's the first out of the inning already. No Hernandez, not too thin, not too thick. Next batter, guys, is Brandon Nemo. See how he fares against Max Fried. Going forward today, guys, for Nemo. Brandon Nemo right now is batting .333. He has 1 homer and 3 runs driven in. And we're facing Max Fried. And that's going to be a strike for him. I can't complain, Leon. I'm just a little bit tired. My eyes are just a bit glued. Tiredness between work and... Can't complain otherwise, buddy. Well, guys, Leon I've known for a long time. You know, so as a brother to a sister, playing my footing. It has to be strikeout number 2, guys, by Fried. That's out number 2 for the Mets already. Mets don't seem to find it yet, but it's still going to be a while. I mean, pretty much it'll take a little bit before the bat comes into play. Yep, Mr. McMahon did get retired, yep.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Mr. McMahon, the reason why he retired, guys, is because, well, it's due to the law allegations due to the fact of his career. So, from 7 years old to the age of 77, he's officially retiring from WWE, so that's the reason why. But, I mean, you look at 77 from 7 years old, that's 70 years. So he had a long existing career. With World Wrestling Entertainment, Modern Era, Attitude Era, Raw is War, and the very first thing, guys, would be World Wrestling Federation. You know, Vince McMahon was very generous. He had some good matches, he had some good feuds. And Fried gives up a hit by pitch, guys, to Pete Alonso. So the Mets, guys, have a base runner at first with 2 outs. And the next batter, guys, for the Mets will be J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis, guys, going forward today, he's batting .375, no homers, no runs driven in. Good morning, Regina. How you doing? More love, how you doing? Very sweet of you to leave a comment. How you doing? That's going to be strike number 2, guys. J.D. Davis was trying to swing something inside the strike zone, but not too much to go back and forth or have any self-esteem. a pretty good steam, rather. We're going to get something off the bat, alright, a little bit. But not too much. Well, guys, for 2 strikes. Fine, we're going to finish the job. That's going to be 1 and 2, though. No strikeout yet.
You see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that.
Alright, guys, we got news to talk about this morning.
Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up.
Now, remember, guys, every 19 to 20 minutes, a good handful of news from the awesome creator. Brings the favoritism, brings everybody around in this community as one huge group, one huge community. Remember, guys, my mom's at 335, and all of you guys that are awesome, loving, caring, supportive, and so much more. 2-2 count, guys. And he'll strike out him, too.
Out number 3.
Davis strikes out by Max Reed, and he's out of there. So after 1 inning of play, guys, we go to top of the 2nd. No score. No runs, no hits, no errors so far between both teams. But it's still early.
Back here in
Queens,
Queens,
this point.
top of the 2nd. Here's
Top of the 2nd, guys. Leading off for the Braves will be Austin Riley. He's batting 111. 1 homer, 3 runs driven in. And remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. LSR, guys. LSR. Love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. When we meet new creators, new friends, one by one. Anytime we manage to meet new people, guys, new community members, new community friends, and it's 335 miles and always on supporters today. All we gotta do is all you guys gotta do is tell me your first and last name information on Twitter. If you guys have any accounts, if we can follow people out. We follow, share people out, and tweet people out. Pretty much on any accounts that you guys have, of what I have. But anytime we manage to meet new people, if you're only live streaming on YouTube, all you gotta do is share people. All you gotta do is, if you have an account, any of the apps, on Twitter, we can share people out and tweet people out, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Peterson, guys, on the 2-2. We're gonna bury him. And that's going to be a foul to right field. Doesn't get anything humongous, but keeps it in a locking mode. Well, guys, another 2-2. Peterson sets the target. He has given up the first 2 strikeouts already. Circle Wilson, that's going to be 2-2. And so on and so forth. But if any of you guys today's date is July, that's going to be a pop-up towards 2nd, guys. Luis Galorme is there. And so that makes the catch. Galorme makes the catch, guys, to finalize it, and that's the first out. Before we get to IC news, guys, when we get to a comment by Leon, next batter, guys, is Matt Olson. Going in to play today, guys, Olson's batting 300 with 1 RBI for the Braves. He'll be facing David Peterson. Kitson Vog, how you doing? And Hayes Elves, Kitson, good to see you. Make a love shout out. Welcome to the community. The one huge group. Brock Lesnar left WWE, who's going to fight Roman. Now hopefully The Rock knows what The Rock is cooking a butt whooping on Roman Reigns, I hope on SummerSlam. I think the main event's still happening, if I'm still correct. Well, if WWE is still finalizing that or not. I mean, yes, Brock Lesnar is a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion and Universal Champion. Without Paul Heyman or with Paul Heyman, so.
As he was out front that time.
I mean, I still think it'll still be a last man standing match between the two. But I could see The Rock giving Roman Reigns a run for his money. So we'll see how things go. SummerSlam is coming up next weekend. I mean, not this weekend right now, but it'll be coming up Saturday in the next 6 days. So that's going to be tremendous. The crowd needs to can always pick up a huge amount of time for any match and they recently have since day one. So we'll see how things go. Because on the 3-2, Peterson sets the target. And that's going to be foul on a slider. It's a bit heavy, not domestic. Again, guys, if you have an account on Twitter today, we'll see how things go, buddy. Saturday SummerSlam, I think so. From this community in one huge group. But if you guys have an account on Twitter today, just want to follow somebody, say it to somebody, that can give you likes, support, comments, views, and plenty of popularity. That's going to be another foul ball to Matt Olson. This will be pitch number 9, guys, for Peterson. Sets the target, gives up the ball, and that's going to be a line drive to left field.
Drops in for a hit.
And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. So the Braves get their first hit of the game to straight center field. And it gets right in.
And now the veteran catcher,
Nice way to work it. Thanks, better guys. It's Travis the Arnold.
In the OBP
Travis the Arnold, guys, comes into play. Braves have a run line at first with 1 out. Well, guys, so far going into play for the Braves, Travis the Arnold is batting .250 so far. 1 homer and 1 run driven in. Matt's looking for a double play ball, perhaps.
Next pitch is
downstairs. 2 balls with no strike. Well, my name on Twitter, guys. I've been on Twitter for 4 years. YouTube coming up almost 6 years on the 30th in the next 6 days, this coming Saturday. And it's going to be tremendous. It's going to be awesome. Epic. John ball to start, guys. Could be a double play. Throws the second. Throws the first in time. Double play. 2 for the price of 1. And the side is retired. So the Braves do give up one hit, guys. No runs, no errors this time. But a nice defensive double play by the Mets. Picks up Olsen and picks up Arnold. Bottom of the second inning, guys. No score.
Here's the third baseman.
And for the Mets, guys, batting next, the face Max Fried. First appearance will be Eduardo Escobar. He makes his return to the Met lineup today. So that's always something to think about.
The pitch.
But yeah, guys, my name is Zach Dawson on Twitter. 824-65600. And all you guys got to do is tell me your first and last name information on Twitter, your numbers, and how long you've been active the most. That's going to be strike number 2 with no ball.
And that is strike 2.
Escobar is looking to get something smart from Fried. Fried's only given up the first few strikeouts towards the Met players. That's going to be ground ball to first. He's trying to get something. But the base runner, but the defense player goes to first. Stops Escobar at first base. And that's going to be the first out of the inning, guys. At the bottom of the second so far. Finale of a 2-game series. Gives him much more in between. Not too fat, not too obtained, or a singlist. Once guys, 1 more 5 years for me, and my love and I, 1,855 days. Here comes Dominick Smith, guys. He'll be taking on Fried. Fly ball to deep right center field. Racing back, and that is gone. So, a 1-run shot, guys. Home run shot by Dominick Smith. First home run of the season. As kaboom goes the ball. Bye-bye birdie. Take me to the moon, Alice, guys. As you guys can check out in this community right now, Dominick Smith gives up a home run to Max Fried. And the Mets are up 1-0, guys. Game 2 at Citi Field. 1 out. And Dominick Smith gets a kaboom to deep right center field. To deep right field. And it's 1-0 Mets, guys. Look at Dominick Smith one more time. Feels like it was going to be foul. But it goes through the foul territory. And Dominick Smith gets a kaboom. 1-0 Mets, guys. Here comes Matt Conha. Mark Conha comes on the plate. Batting .357. But a tremendous hit, guys, by Dominick Smith. Very good. But yeah, guys, that is Twitter. If you guys have an account on Steam, tell me what games I like to play on Steam. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. This is up, racing back, and he makes the catch in time, and that's the second out of the inning. I go find him. 2 outs for the Mets, guys. Dominick Smith did give up a home run already. Next batter, guys, is shortstop Francisco Lindor. Lindor's still trying to find the pocket. He's batting .167, guys, so it's still a young season to begin. Playing, guys, any games I like to play on Steam. Any sports, music, RPGs, action adventures, shooting, puzzles, indie games. Any racing you guys want to play. Any fantasizing gameplay you want. And you like, do you like enjoying? Any games you want to check out, or any tremendous stuff you want to check out. Okay, guys, any possible entries. The top 2 I wouldn't strongly almost recommend. or bet recommended for you if you have an account on Steam. You have to do it between one of two different ways. A credit card, you guys can go after a couple games from that, or a couple of Steam gift cards if you want. 2-2 count, guys.
Next pitch
And
is
that's going to be
outside.
3-2. It was going to be a strikeout, but basically that's pretty much the ball. No strikeout so far. 3-2 guys by Fried. That's going to be a foul on a slider. And not much more to begin or finalize.
3-2
He goes
on the way.
tremendously. It's a 3-2 count again.
And that's ball
And Fried gives up a walk to Lindor. So Lindor, guys, is on at first base with 2 outs. After Dominick Smith did just give up a home run. Good way to start for the Mets, though. Good way to have an old-fashioned opportunity. We got, guys, any sports, music, RPGs. The name is Zach Dawson 93. Me. The most popular name of all time for Titanic. You're awesome, tremendous, awesome creative. And anything else confirmed. Next batter, guys, is Thomas Nito for the Mets. He makes his first appearance. Runner on at first with 2 outs. I think the runner will be held, even though he does have a speed of 65, perhaps. As the runner gets back in the first safely.
Nice job behind the plate there.
We got guys in this community. He has a steal of 38, so I don't think he'll run as of this point. You guys let me know what games I like to play the most. It's gonna be a ground ball to right. Picks it up in time, throws the first in time, and the inning is over. 1-run score, guys, by the Mets, by Dominick Smith, to deep right center field, to deep right field. And kaboom goes the ball. Goodbye tremendously. And the fans are happy and delighted too. Top of the 3rd inning, guys, game 2 at Citi Field, and it's 1-0 Mets. Now let's see how the Atlanta Braves respond, guys. Leading off for the Braves first will be Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna, guys, he's one of the luckiest batters of all time. But right now, he's batting .250. And the likes of other batters between this year, last year, 2 years before that, or 3 years afterwards. And it's usually before or after, guys. So whenever the result is the best one, or the goodest one, or the predicted one. On the 1 ball, guys, Peterson sets the target. He has the pitch to Ozuna.
And there's a
Foul on a sinker. Gets a ball and strike to dig. But yeah, guys, if you guys have an account on Instagram, the name is Zach Dawson 93 on Steam.
Stays alive.
If you guys want to check out somebody, just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. That's exactly what you guys will always find from me. Even though my account's been up and down, I don't have to be above 2,000 or above 1,000. And that would be just, that would just be a pain in the ass, to be honest. But not too much to begin. On the 1-2, guys, Peterson, we're going to have a satisfying result against Ozuna. And that's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to coexist. But it's all good, guys, in this community. One each group. We got to check out Kevin, though. If you want your channel reviewed, more developed, more developed, more popularity. And that's going to be the first out, guys, for the Braves, by Peterson. And here comes another batter, guys. Here comes Adam Duvall. He's batting 71 so far. Not having a good season so far, but I know he can still hit the bat. We got, guys, Adam Duvall right now. He's batting 71 with 2 runs driven in. We got something good from Peterson. We got, guys to check out Kevin Friday through Mondays. I only have him on 2 apps. I have him on Instagram and also Reddit too. He's been on YouTube for 5 years with me and Neil Queen Barrel. For example, 2 strikes. That's gonna be a ground ball from third. Escobar is there. Throws to Alonso to first base, and that's the second out of the inning. So not a good opportunity for Adam Duvall. He's too happy. It's not any happy. He thinks he would have had a better at bat from the pitcher on the mound. Next batter, guys, is Kramer Robertson. Not having a good early young season so far. As you guys can see, Kramer is batting 59. Not Kramer from Seinfeld, but Kramer Robertson at this point. He's only batting 59, no homers, no runs driven in. Me, guys, you guys can check out Kevin Friday through Mondays. Running in almost 24/7. If you want your
And he
channel
hits a
review,
ground
that's going to be a
ball
ground ball to
right
first base.
He'll do it himself.
Alonso is there,
Third out.
takes it up in time, takes it to the bag himself,
Down in order,
and the
go
side
Braves.
is retired.
They're down 1-0.
So the Braves guys give up 1 run. I mean, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Mets 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Begin. Game 2 at Citi Field, guys, with mini series. The bottom of the third inning, it's 1-0.
For the bottom of the third. Here's the second
The only
base,
one so far, guys, is Dominick
Luis
Smith to go through today in this community. We got guys running egg almost 24/7. Kevin Friday through Mondays. And Sony's Inventors Monday through Saturdays. Just remember, guys, like, support, comment, and full.
Ball one.
Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power. And remember, guys, it's always 100% key. Love, support, and respect is the key. That's going to be a foul to home base. That is a strike and a ball, guys. Back and forth.
The 1-1.
But the most very important thing, my White Sox, guys, is 1856.
Popped up.
And bad news for Galorme. It's going to be a pop-up behind the front of third. Picks it up in time. That's Riley. As he makes the catch in time for a pop-out. And that's the first out for the Mets. One out of the inning so far. When it's always the beginning between any good at-bats to the beginning, to the middle, to the end, or anything else to the press. Next batter, guys, is Nemo. He is 0 for 1. That's going to be a ball and no strike. But the most very important thing, guys, in this community, is we watch videos in full, and there's one huge group out of 335 mods and other supporters, as always. From your awesome creator, guys, Zach Dawson, the most very lucky popular name of all time for Titanic from 1912 to 2022 of this year. That's going to be right behind the wall, and that's going to be a line drive to deep right field, and that's a double for Nemo. Brandon Nemo, guys, gets a nice-sized double for the Mets. And I feel like it was going to be a flyout, guys, but nice hit by Brandon Nemo, guys. Gets on the top of the wall, and gets a double to begin. Nice work by Brandon Nemo, guys. Gets a nice double to work with. And he's on at second base, guys, with 1 out. And that's Pete Alonso. He sets back up. Gives up a ball from Fried. Pete Alonso, guys, so far he has a hit by pitch his first time up. But the most very important thing, guys, in this community is we watch videos in full, like, support, comment, guys. If it's share me out, tweet me out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And as always, guys, you guys can vote on the land with 38 and the greatest showman at 14. A handful of ideas news, guys, is from your awesome creator. Any game I do. Well, my stuff's been incredibly good, very acknowledged, very sports-worthy, and good correspondence on it. 2-1, guys, by Fried. That's the target. And that's going to be 2-2 towards Alonso. And runner one is on at second base, guys, with 1 out. Fried, we're going to get something to spell with. That's going to be 3-2 on the curve. Alright, guys, enough chit-chat. We got news to talk about today. Today's day is July 24th, 2022. And next Friday, guys, gives up a walk to Pete Alonso. Maybe the Braves team, after giving up a home run to Dominick Smith for the Mets, is maybe thinking about doing a double play reference. Well, we'll see what J.D. Davis does, guys. He struck out his first time up today. He's 0 for 1. So Mets have first and second, 1 out. And that's going to be a strike on the slider. Davis is looking to maybe calm down and do something slightly for a change. And only try to light something up. Well, guys, from the San Diego Comic-Con the last couple of days, we're about to get some IZ news right about now. So let's run them all down and see what you guys really think. The 2 strikes by Fried. That's going to be a strikeout on the curve. And J.D. Davis did not like it. A strikeout by Fried, guys, and that's out number 2. Next batter, guys, is Eduardo Escobar. He grounded out his first time up in the second. He's 0 for 1. That's for the time being, guys. If something really adds up together. And something else tremendously. That's a strike for Escobar. And as you guys can see, coming in 6 hours ago today. Morning, Killer J, how you doing? Like a left shout out. 2 strikes on the curve.
0-2 count right here.
Escobar so far, guys, is 0 for 1 in between. That's 2 strikes, waiting for Freed. That's 1 and 2. Get something better off the seat instead of getting a hit by pitch reference. And ball is low. 2-2 count. Let's stay right off the bat. And stays in position. But you guys can check out, guys. If most of you guys have checked out the new Disney Plus series, it's called The Sandman. 6 hours ago today, guys, you have to check out a 53-second video today of Payne Oswald. Payne Oswald, guys. As the interview is bugged after an attack co-star Jana Coleman. I have not checked out the trailer of it. I'm not sure if you guys have checked out the Comic-Con or not. I mean, there's been some big stuff that recently got announced yesterday. Yesterday and also this past Friday. Which I think, the YouTube poll I gave you guys last night, I think it's going to be pretty cool between the 4 of them. 3 innings of play, guys. Go to top of the 4th. It's 1-0 Mets. Mets have 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Braves looking to get something going in their top of the 4th. Game 2 at Citi Field, guys, for the Mets so far. We're going to get something better for a change. And we'll see how it looks into it. So guys, to check out the interview, guys, of Payne Oswald. Pretty much has an interview after the bug that got struck in the Sandman series. Sandman series, guys, is coming up next month, on August 4th or August 3rd or 5th, with co-star Jana Coleman. That video, guys, is 53 seconds on the interview, if you have details on that. From this community in one huge group. That's going to be a ground ball behind second, guys. Columbia is there. Picks it up close to first to Alonso. Go for the price of 1, and that's the first out of the inning. Guys can also check out, guys, a 7-minute and a 40-second video today, too. From the San Diego Comic-Con, nicknamed, guys, SDCC of this year. Here we got Phil Gosselin, guys. He struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. The pitch by Peterson sets the target. And that's 1 ball. Gosselin, guys, is 0 for 3 the last game. He obviously did not like the bats he was given. Credited with. Be more credited, more environment, or much more in a satisfying result. Peterson sets the target on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike this time. So as you guys can see, David Delambican is also of his Count Crowley, guys, comic and with Dark Horse. So I think that's a good, satisfying result in between. 2-1 count, guys, and that will be a fair ball to right field. Ryan looking to go to second, and he does get the second with a leadoff double. Let's help guys for Phil Gosselin. Finally get something on the board. And I felt like it was going to be the second out for the Braves. But for minusly enough, guys, Gosselin was really going to get that double, and he got some to get right in with. It's a good way to do it. Next batter, guys, is Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna right now, guys, he has popped out his first time up, and he is 0 for 1. You guys can also check out, guys, from the San Diego Comic-Con recently, the last couple of days this week. From yesterday to last night, and also this past Friday. As a 8-minute and 6-second video, guys, as it shows Todd McFarlane, as he announces the new Spawn/Batman crossover for DC Comics. I obviously don't have too much respect for it, but it's usually something to speculate. A strikeout by Peterson, guys, and that's out number 2. But the Braves do have a good opportunity with a runner on at second, though. Double by the last batter that the Braves had. So that's the second out of the inning. Comes Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 so far. Gets up a strike towards Riley from Peterson. Austin Riley, guys, also has a pop out in the second. He's 0 for 1 so far. Brian Altano, guys, has this one video of how Todd McFarlane has the acknowledgement of how he announces, guys, the crossover for DC Comics for Spawn/Batman. I think the crossover might be a good thing.
So, a foul
But
ball makes
when it comes to other
1-2.
crossovers, guys, for example, you've got the Flash, you've got Arrow, you also have the Justice League
And now the
between
lefty.
Avengers, you also
This
have
one in the air,
crossovers
center
between
field.
Family Guy and The
Smith
Simpsons,
settles under this one.
and so on and so forth.
Brings it
Flying
up.
out to center field,
And
guys,
that
Dominick
is
Smith
that.
is there,
Brave
makes the
strand
catch,
one. They still trail
And-
1-0.
a done deal. And the side's retired, guys. We're going to bottom the fourth inning, guys. Game 2 at Citi Field of minigame series, 2 out of 2 today. 1-0 Mets.
Dom Smith
And
stands
bottom of the
in.
fourth inning rolls on, guys. Here comes Dominick Smith. Leading off for the Mets right now. He had a home run his first time up. Facing once again Max Fried.
Ball one, no strike.
He knows what Max Fried is
He's a quick
capable of,
1,
guys.
2,
So,
3 this time around.
could jump right in, could go right in,
A lot of pitches.
take it right off the bat. See how it winds up. Anything else to play a huge part? What's able to have something to become? That's something else tremendously.
Next pitch is popped
So
up.
Smith will not have another home run this time. It's going to be a pop-up towards
Robertson
second
makes
base.
the grab, and there's
Picks it
one
up in
away.
time. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets,
That's Robertson.
left fielder,
Gets the out for the Mets for out number 1. We got to also check out, guys, a minute and 24-second video. The movie that's coming out, I believe, coming up this year, or next year. This year, guys, of 2022, towards 2023, between any of these 2 years.
First pitch, just
And you guys to check out of how T'Challa's death affects and Baku and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Now that is the second movie, guys, without, the second movie that's coming in very shortly. I will say the movie does sound pretty good. When it comes to the fact, guys, without Samuel Bronson, it's not going to ever be the same. But I will say, guys, 9 times out of 10, I can still see Black Panther 2 doing quite well, but it all depends how most of us as fans from Marvel can really jump into the system, jump on the board, and see how good of a movie it'll be. We'll see how things go on, so on and so forth.
Not even close.
I mean, Samuel Bronson.
And that's ball 3.
I mean, Samuel Bronson was like in his high 30s, 39 or 40, when he recently did Black Panther. So, and with Black Panther, then he didn't come. He's been around the MCU for a long time, pretty much for a while. I mean, with the likes of Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man has been on the MCU for the last couple of years. So we'll see how things go with the second one. That was a line drive, guys, to right field. And that's out number 2. Line drive to right field. This was all for the second out.
He's got
Batting game, guys,
which is
coming
a
up
little
next for the
sneaky
Mets will be
because
Francisco
he's
Lindor.
so
He walked his
comfortable with
first time
taking
up.
his base hits to the opposite field, but he
Any
can
better,
jump
guys,
you
is
if
we're
you
going to
make a
get something
mistake.
better. Between the knees, between the hands, between the at-bat,
In there
and
for strike 1.
something else with a satisfying result. So that's to be something to inform. On the strike, guys, that's the target.
Next offering misses.
That's 1 ball and a
1-1.
strike. Satisfying to begin.
Pitch.
So guys, to check out a minute and 24-second video of that if you want, involving Black Panther 2. That's going to be foul territory to home base. Pop out, guys, and he gets it. And the inning is over, guys, tremendously. 4 innings to play, guys. It's still 1-0 Mets. 2 hits each. No errors, but the Mets do have the first run. And that was earlier today, guys, specifically, recently by Dominick Smith, having a home run to right field. As we start at the top of the 5th inning, guys, for the Atlanta Braves. They lead off with Matt Olson. He's 1 for 1 so far. Excuse me. Peterson sets the target. Here's the pitch. It's going to be foul. That's a strike, no ball. Now you guys can check out this next one with me. From the Awesome Creator. The trickle of Daredevil cameos.
The pitch.
And the MCU, guys, is about to become a flood.
And there's a ball.
And you guys can check out why Daredevil is about to become a huge part of the MCU. And once we all know who's going to be playing as Daredevil, guys, it's not Ben Affleck from The Accountant. I mean, yes, he recently did play as Daredevil alongside, I think Jennifer Gardner in the Daredevil movie, which I have not seen the movie, and I've heard a couple of good things on it. But I think Ben Affleck's best work was, Batman, him playing as Batman, him being a mathematic, accountant. Now because the accountant was on Lithgow, Anna Kendrick, and yeah, the others too. Swing and a miss, guys. Peterson gives up a strikeout. And that's the first down of the inning. He strikes out on a nice seamer. And here comes Travis Darno, guys. He had grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. So far, guys, Peterson means business so far. I don't know how many strikeouts he has, but he's doing good on the mound. And that's one guy's going to be a ground ball to sort. Lindor gets it off the ball, throws to Nemo to first base, and that's the second out of the inning. And Arnaud, guys, is not feeling too happy right now. The way the Braves have been going through against the Mets. So his name, guys, that will be reuniting as Daredevil is Charlie Cox. You guys remember how we read that article, I think last month, a couple weeks ago or any purposes to recommend. I mean, Ben Affleck, when he recently became as Daredevil, alongside Jennifer Gardner as Carmen Electra, way before she recently had her own solo film by doing other movies, I think she did pretty well. I also think that Ben Affleck does quite well with his own movies, since he's already married to Jennifer Lopez this year, so congratulations to those two. I think a lot of shout out between the two of them. And may their marriage life continue. I guess that's going to be a line shot to right field, and that's a base hit. Nemo was not there in time, but that is a single. But the Braves do get a single, guys, and it's a runner on at first right now with 2 outs, and Duvall looking to get a good result. Duvall right now, guys, is 0 for 1. Duvall, guys, is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up in the third inning. You guys can also check out, guys, if any of you guys have seen a good community TV show on Cartoon Network recently. That's going to be a ground ball from third. Escobar is there. Picks it up, throws the first in time. Alonso gets a nice peek at it, and he got it. And a sign is retired. Braves give up 1 hit, no errors, no runs driven in. It's 1-0 Mets, guys. Go to bottom of the 5th inning. Game 2 at Citi Field. Next batter, guys, for the Mets, it will be Tomas Nitu, guys. Tomas is 0 for 1. Grounded out in the second. Morning, who just came in? Let me double check for a minute. I'm double checking, guys. Right now, that's going to be a strike. I'll pause that in a minute. It has a strike. That's going to be a foul to the left. Okay, there we go. I needed that. Panky, wait, what's up, Panky? How you doing? I did not see you come in. How are you? We got a shout out, and he strikes out Nitu. First out the end, guys, for the Mets. Max Fried's trying to get back to his engine. But if any of you remember this cartoon show, that's still doing quite well and still striving for excellence. But a good comedy show overall. When it recently became its own series, as an anime series, before a kids series, or an adult series. As you guys can see, a 6-minute video. I found the show, guys, once as the show itself, guys, Teen Titans Go, guys, wants to do a crossover with Marvel. As I always say, guys, from last night, it's up to Marvel. I mean, I think it would be good for the fans, for the kids, for all of us, and everybody else in this community in one huge group, too. What if we saw the crossover with Teen Titans with Marvel? I don't know, I have no clue what the hell they would do with that, but I think it would be a good-sized idea for the fans, for us, and also what Marvel thinks about the crossover for Teen Titans. Teen Titans is a good comedy show. The best way you guys can see it on TV is only on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network the same way, and good way to boost something together. So, I've seen the regular Teen Titans.
Swings and misses.
That series was outstandingly good from the way it was. You know, I mean, I don't think there was a lot of problems for Teen Titans. But one thing I will say about Teen Titans is, I mean, you have Robin from as a former partner and a partner with Batman. So Robin came back in that. You have Starfire, Raven, Cyborg, and Beast Boy. Okay, and these five basically coexisted. They did so well together, and they always have something together. So yeah, that's always something. Finding Nemo, guys, is 1 for 2. He does have one of the base hits, pretty much on the lane and on the box. Nemo, we're gonna get out of the shenanigan. 2 strikes, sets the target from Fried, and he strikes him out.
That's the third out. Inning over.
Not what Nemo wanted to have, but that's a strikeout.
Command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
We go to the top of the 6th inning, guys. 1-0 Mets. Game 2 at Citi Field. This game is still early, guys. Mid-current. Pretty much any good solution. But it's like, and we all know, guys, that Teen Titans Go wants to do a crossover with Marvel. I mean,
Top of the 6th
as I said
inning.
earlier
Now,
from yesterday, guys, I'll say it again. The only company, between TV shows to movies to music, Marvel always has the last say on it. They really do. Marvel does an awesome job, the same with DC Comics too. Knowing how to make TV shows, movies, music. I mean, we can leave that to Final Fantasy people. I'm always an RPG fan and a sports fan since I was a teen with sports and, you know, a kid with RPGs. So that's always something to shape up. If Teen Titans Go is looking to do a crossover with Marvel, Marvel can have something tremendous or heroic. So it all depends. I mean, I think it would be something cool for all of us. With one huge community, one huge group. Well, we'll see how things go for this year.
2 balls and a strike.
Besides, we're almost at the end of this month already. So that's always something to think about, too. So, there's a bit of a hunt, but not very much. See if something else goes in the pocket or somewhere in the box. That's going to be a foul on the single, guys, to home base. That's 2-2. Kramer Robinson, guys, right now for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Peterson, we're going to get down to business. That's the target. Ground ball to short, guys. Lindor's there. We don't want to ground too much, guys, but gets it a nice fasten. Throws the first in time, and that is 1 away. 1 away, guys, for the Braves. Time's running out a bit more, though. But we know what the Braves... We already know what the Mets are capable of from the Braves. They met each other a lot of times. Back in the 1980s, 90s, 2000s, 2020s already, and then 2010s. But this one, guys, will be a base hit to right field. Nemo trying his best to scoop some of that up. And yeah.
1 down, runner at first.
But the Braves right now looking to get something better. Looking to maybe steal. And it does look starved today, guys. It does look starved. It's like someone could be out stealing or have something else for a throw. And that's going to be foul on a sinker. So the runner on the first will stay right where he's at with 1 out. With 1 strike, guys, comes up again. Foul on a sinker, 2 strikes, no ball for him. I know Peterson wants to have some sort of a double play on him. Gossman's 1 for 2, guys. Ground ball on the right. So it's a second, double play maybe? Nope. But he does get the runner on from second, guys, to stop him. A good way to do it. Good way to do it, guys, by the Mets defense. And that's the second out of the inning. Back to the news, guys, from IGN. Probably awesome creative right now. We got some check out a 1:17-second video of Dominick Thorne. Guys. On how Ironheart became a genius that brings her to Wakanda. That's also coming out of, what do you call it, guys, in this community in one huge group. Involving Black Panther 2.
And the
I
lefty
mean,
with
yes,
the 0-1.
he's going to be having a tremendous
Swing and a
part.
miss as he was late
Play,
that time.
that Dominick
He's
will
got
have.
such a good sinker as a
For what it
hitter. You
has
gotta
and
look
what it
up in the
really
zone.
has
If
to
you look
involve
down, you're
in
gonna be
return.
chasing stuff in the dirt.
Like I said, guys, I've said this earlier today. I'll say it again. I could see Black Panther 2 doing well, but it all depends how the reviews, see how we could maybe rank it. I don't think it'll be better than Top Gun Maverick, since it's on the verge to making $1.3 billion coming up this month. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I can almost obviously see that movie Black Panther 2, guys, that movie doing
1-2 now.
that one slightly well too. Over
Swings and
what do you
lines
call
a
it?
base hit
Over
into left field.
well, that's gonna be a base hit to left field, guys. As the one at first goes to second. First is on board with a base hit. That's hit by the Braves. Got something going for him. So you guys can take out the detail for that one, guys. 1 minute and 17 seconds on it. About Dominick Thorne will play of how he's going to be bringing the Einhardt's zingers. Brings some luck, brings plenty of power, and Wakanda. That's going to be tremendous. Ground ball to first, guys. Alonso is there. Takes it off in time. Gets to the bag himself, and he got it. Alonso gets a nice job by stopping the Braves. He did just that. Right now, guys, it's 1-0 Mets. Bottom of the second. Game 2 at Citi Field. And we have a new pitcher, guys. Pitching next for the Braves, guys, will be Kyle Muller. Started 9 games last season and a 1 loss record of 2-4. And so we facing, guys, the Mets. The Mets players in this lineup. First up, guys, that will meet and greet Kyle Muller, guys, right now, will be Pete Alonso. He walked in the 3rd inning. As Alonso will be facing Kyle Muller on the mound. That's going to be the first ball that Kyle gives up already.
Has some activity. Tuki Toussaint getting ready to come in from
and it's good
starting.
And the Braves also have a pitcher in the bullpen, and that will be Tuki Toussaint. Tuki Toussaint, guys, is a good backup pitcher for Atlanta. It's going to be a foul to right on the 4-seamer. Ball and a strike to give. You guys can also check out, guys, a 1.5-minute video of the Seahawks creators.
That's down and in.
Of how the VFX lessons have been learned. So I don't have much against that one. I will say Seahawk. It looks like Seahawk could be a good series too. I don't know who's gonna. We don't know who's gonna be playing who. You know, between big punts, character punts, battles, and involvement. And that's a strikeout for Alonso, guys. He is not happy after that strikeout. That's the first out of the inning. It felt like the ball, guys, was invisible. Tremendous. Oh, my Grayson, rather. So, first out of the inning, guys, for the Mets. Here comes J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 2. That's going to be foul to left. Foul to left field. And J.D. Davis is only 0 for... I mean, what is his stats right now? Oh, yeah, he's 0 for 2 right now. Not too much to begin. We're looking to get something special. What's on the pits? It's going to be fouled right on the 4-seamer. And that is 0-2. 2 strikes, guys. Moore sets the target. That's going to be line drive to left, and he's caught it from short. How about that, guys? Nice catch. And that's out number 2 for the Mets. He was thinking he would have had a base hit behind third. But sensibly enough, guys, he did not. Here comes Eduardo Escobar. He's also 0 for 2, too. And I'm also in my other live stream, guys, with Ron. Ron does a good job when it comes to giving me supporters. And pretty much versus anything up for me. To see how everything else winds up and takes a good result. So guys, can check out a half-minute video on the creators of Seahawk. See what you guys really think of it. I think Seahawk might be good too. Don't know if it'll be better than the Incredible Hawk by Mark Duvall.
He had him 1-2.
But we'll see what happens. I mean, I think it'll be a good series. And the runner on the first, guys, gets a hit by Pitts. He goes to first base. You look at the flashback, guys, by Dominick Smith. It's a home run from his first time up. So right now, guys, Smith is 1 for 2 and a home run in the second. Who's to say someone can do it again? Could be the 2 for the price of 1. Team 1, guys, to double it for 2. Could be a good, satisfying moment. Alright, guys, back to the news. Director James Gwynn is not thinking about the feature lineup. It's got to check out a minute and 39 seconds today of a video. Of how he was speculating Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 for next year. So even though he's not thinking about the feature right now, I can see, well, Volume 3, guys, of Guardians of the Galaxy with Chris Pratt, Dave Bautista, Zoe Saldana, Vin Diesel, and other actors too. I can see this movie doing pretty good by next year. I don't know where the actors are going to go after Guardians of the Galaxy is done. And that's going to be a walk, guys, by Mueller. As Mueller walks the next one. Runner goes the second after the walk, guys, and also a runner on the first too. Next batter, guys, with a line out and a fly out today. Not much of a result, but not too fat, not too thick. Here comes Mark Conha, guys. He is 0 for 2. First and second, 1-0 Mets. Game 2 at Citi Field. Mets have an opportunity to drive this a little bit open. But it has to be something from Kyle.
Yeah, he swings and misses.
That's going to be a strike on the circle change.
Like went up there guessing the first pitch and was going to sell out to it.
You guys can also check out a 2-minute and 44-second video too today. 5 hours ago back to back. Or maybe like 4 hours, something like that to improve. Pretty much looking at it the same way. From this Committee of One awesome group. As you guys can check out, Seahawks' fourth wall breaks. But apparently they won't be coming in a popcorn. But who's to say popcorn? But who would say popcorn at its finest? 2, 1 thing. That would be, guys, between popcorn, points for laughs. Between laughing moments. I won't say it's probably not just for laughs, but something else rather. Well, I guess, guys, I can see Seahawks doing pretty much delightful. And that's going to be a strikeout for Conha, guys. Conha strikes out. And the inning is tremendously over. But the Mets, guys, still have 1 run, 2 hits, no outs so far. Keeps it gigantic. Not too fat, not too extinguished. 6 inning to play, guys. Game 2 at Citi Field. Top of the 7th right now. And it's 1-0 Mets. Alright, guys, leading off for the Braves. They know they're running out of time on their side right now. The leading off, guys, will be Matt Olson. He has 1 for 2. One thing I will say, guys, about the summary of David Peterson. He's been doing quite well. He's giving up a couple extra strikeouts, so, but not too bad to challenge yourself with, or organize with. But we already know, guys, when any pitcher on the mound, like the Mets, Red Sox, your Yankees, your other players, for sure, have tremendous offense and defense. Everybody knows what their favorite pitcher is. And that's going to be a fly ball to deep left center field. And he makes the catch. Wonderful catch by Mark Conha. And that's 1 out for Atlanta. Look at that, guys. Mark Conha gets a nice fly out to left field. And gets a nice, cool reaction. Nice for a player to get filled. Nice work on it. Next batter, guys, is Travis D. Arnold. He's 0 for 2. He has 2 ground mounts. Looking for something better by Peterson. Peterson sets the target, takes a step back. Gets the pitch. Ground ball to first, gets worse. Alonso is there in time. Takes it to the bag himself. And that's the second out for the Braves. Braves are running out of time, guys. Running out of time already. It's 1-0 New York. Marcell Ozuna knows what he has to do. He's 1 for 2 already. Peterson sets the target. From the stretch, he has the pitch. And that is a hit by pitch, yep. And apparently, guys, Ozuna gets one on at first. Peterson pretty much had an accident. by hitting this guy. So apparently, guys, Peterson will have to come out, and it's going to be somebody else taking a massive advantage. And I think the one that will take advantage for sure will be somebody that has not had an opportunity. And I think it's going to be, guys, Seth. Well, for the most part, guys, it's going to be Seth Lugo.
And here comes the Mets manager.
Here comes the manager, guys, coming to the bullpen. And it's going to be it, guys, for David Peterson. But during that last play already, guys, he only gave a hit by Pitts, who was one of the Braves players. So, not that bad of a good performance by Peterson. Pitching next for the Mets, guys, taking over right now in Citi Field of Game 2. Out of 2 games right now will be Seth Lugo. Lugo, guys, he's making a second appearance. No earned damage, but he does have 1 walk and a strikeout. After staring at running around at first with 2 outs. We're facing Duvall. He's 1 for 2.
Typically, the outfield
and he gives up a ball in his first pitch.
Just to keep the ball in front.
That's an awesome thing, guys. Almost 1 second of an 8.5-minute video. Black Panther villain or hero. And it's one character's name. His name is Nemo, or Marvelous Nemo has an exclamation. I found this main villain is recently explained 4 hours ago from this morning. As much as I've seen coming out of the very first Black Panther, I still think, we obviously still think, guys, it will still not be the same without Chadwick Bronson going into Wakanda forever. So, as long as it's not belonging to absolutely nothing. And Lugo has a bad result, he gives up a walk. So the Braves have a different science direction. I mean, good direction that they can work on. It's first and second with 2 outs, guys. Since favor Pete Robertson. Robertson has 2 walks. 2 ground outs, but he's 0 for 2, too. Even though it's not going to be pretty, it's not going to be extinguished between the other. Make a left shout out, guys, to Woody Harrelson this week. He recently turned 61 years old. Coming out the Hunger Games, Kingpin. It was also in a movie with Kevin Hart. We already know what this comedy movie is. It's on Netflix and it's also on Hulu. Maybe on YouTube as well. Or anything else tremendously. It's gonna be foul and he won't get there. And that's 1 ball and 2 strikes to retain. Well, pretty much take the structure. Well, guys, on the 1-2. Lugo sets the target. Foul on the curve, 1 and 2. Waits for the ball to get the gap. 1 and 2, guys, sets the target. That's gonna be a base hit past second base. And run will score, guys. And the Braves not enough at 1-1. 1 first and second, 2 outs. And that's what the Braves really wanted. Instead of being down 1-0, gets an RBI single. Nice work. I don't think we have anything else, guys, between top stories today. I gave you guys top stories last night. So, we have to get a good handful, but not much. Well, guys, next batter is Dansby Swanson. Swanson's 1 for 3, guys, with a single in the 6th inning. 1 for 7 on the series.
Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release.
We will not speak with controllers. Now, speaking of controllers, guys, if you're looking to get a copy, only for Xbox. The best way you guys can do that is going through anything you're looking to go through. By having a chance to see whatever kind of controller you have for an Xbox Series. S or S. X or S for you. You have to check out those opportunities if you're looking to get yourself a controller for 1, a controller for 2. Lugo nods his head, sets the target, and here's the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
We still have much to offer. The guys on the 2-2, sets the target. The pitch by Lugo. 3-2. Another 3-2, guys. So last one's on deck. Lugo nods his head. Here's the pitch to Swanson. And that's going to be to right field. And that's a base hit to right field. Base hit to right field, guys. And he stops him. Slice goes to second. Morning Lozada, how you doing? Making a lot of shout-outs. How's it going? But as you guys can see, right now, bottom of the 7th, Game 2 at Citi Field. The Braves take over the lead, guys, over the Mets, 2-1. So let's see what the Mets can do now. Since they recently lost the 1-0 lead.
Both sides equally as strong.
Taking a music note, adding a playbook a little bit, Lozada. How you doing? Leading off for the Mets, guys, will be Francisco Lindor. He is 0 for 1 right now. 0 for 1. We know what Francisco Lindor can do, guys. He knows how to hit some good balls. But not like those first two. As Lindor is having a little more of a hard time trying to hit the bat. Has 2 strikes. That's going to be a ball and 2 strikes now. No, you guys do not want to swing at that. As long as you swing at the ones you want. 1 and 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And as you guys can see, you guys can check out the other scores behind the bottom. Rockies Padres get started, 2-2. And that's a strikeout on the circle. Time is running up for the Mets too, guys. Bottom of the 7th. It's only 2-1 Atlanta already. But thank you, Lozada. Well, we are at 11 to 12 likes, guys. Let's see if we can boost it up a little bit more. My highest likes is 374, guys. There'll be 6 years coming up on the 30th in the upcoming weekend. So that's going to be tremendous. It's on the ball. It's going to be foul to left field. A strike and 1 ball for him. Guys, Tomas is 0 for 2 right now. Facing Kyle Muller. It's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. Guys, my highest likes is 374. Views 1313. Mods 335. It's going to be almost... It would have been a nice hit for Tomas, but that's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's the target by Kyle. Here's the pitch. Foul on a 4-seamer. 4-seamer instead of 2-seamer or 3-seamer.
2-2 now.
My stuff's been incredibly good, guys. Even though my count's been up and down. It's been doing pretty good. This Gorman, guys, is the top of the lineup for the Mets. Even though the Mets are down 2-1 against Atlanta right now. Mets, what can I do? A little catch-up. We're going to maybe file some redemption. 3-2 count, guys, by Kyle. Sets the target. That's going to be ground ball to short. Dropped it, but picks back up. And gives up an error. R&B Bros. Good morning, sir. But that will be a run around at first, guys, for the Mets. And the Mets needed that one, guys. You really, really needed that set to begin. But thank you, R&B, making a lot of shout out. How's it going? We got 12 to 13 likes, guys. My stuff's been incredibly good, finalizing. We got back to the lineup for the Mets. Here comes Louis Galorme. Galorme got struck out in the 5th. He's 0 for 3. Galorme would like to get that runner on from first base to get something tremendous for the time being. Kyle sets the target. It's going to be a strike. Oh, thank you, buddy. We got one huge community, one huge group. Thank you, Pinky Gray. I love you as my 5th rose. But my opponent's my number 1 seed. So Hana, guys, is number 2. This is my 2nd rose. Renzi is number 3. And Sanita is number 4. And that's going to be the line drive to mid-right. And it's a base hit to mid-right field. I mean, it felt like it was going to be 1st and 2nd, but 1st and 3rd. Nice work. Nice work by the Mets, guys, by number 13. That's Louis Galorme. Even though, guys, Dominick Smith didn't give up a home run. And it would almost mean, guys, that the Mets are about to come back. It's only 2-1 Atlanta right now. Batting second, guys, is Brandon Nemo. He is 1 for 3 so far. He has a double in the 3rd inning. 1st and 3rd, guys, with 1 out. Nemo waits for the target by Kyle. Sets the target for a minute. And that's going to be a foul to right. Almost a fair ball. As long as it's not sitting Haven. Or the other. So to begin, back and forth. 1-1 count, guys.
He's looking for
2 balls and a
ground ball
strike.
to get a double play and out of this jam.
And we got Zach Dawson is always a very popular name for Titanic. And always has and always will be. But as far as what's going on today, guys, well, I know my pun, well, I told my pun I was not in a happy mood, or not in a gigantic mood. Well, guys, that's a base hit single, I mean RBI single. And the Mets tied up, guys. All tied up at 2-2. Even though the Braves were up 2-1. Now the Mets have something right now. RBI single by Nemo. Comes first baseman Pete Alonso. See what Alonso can do, guys. He's 1 for 2 right now. He has a hit by pitch, and he walk-in is one of his trips. It's going to be interesting to see how he does. As far as what's happening today, guys, I'm going to jump in the shower after I get through with baseball this morning. Maybe a double tap this afternoon or tonight, because I had to get my ass back up in the morning tomorrow. And the ball is low. One over the third, and he is safe. Looked like it was going to be the second out, but on the umpire's decision, it was a wild pitch. So the Mets may have something to begin right now. So apparently, guys, the base is loaded. It's manager for the Braves. Wants Mullet unintentional walk. And the bases will be loaded and juiced, guys, with 1 out for the Mets. Mets will going to retake the lead. As the next pitcher out for grabs, guys, for the Braves right now will be Colin McCullough. Colin, guys, last year for the Braves had a good season. Pretty good season. He started 37 games with a 6-1 record. And the one that will be facing Colin McCullough, guys, will be J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis right now, guys, he's 0 for 3. He had a line out in the sixth inning. Bases loaded, guys, for the Mets. With 1 out so far. That's going to be a strike on a cut. It's not fast. You always want to have something you guys can pitch with or hit with. As you guys can, what I can, what anything else can really design. And Davis did not like that bat off his hand. It'd be nice if someone had a gold bat, a black and yellow bat like the Steelers. I've always been a big fan of the Steelers, guys, for over 12 years. Over 12 years right now, so. So yeah, black and yellow, black and gold, and that was a strikeout by Colin, guys. Davis was looking to have something to hit with, but that is out number 2. Bases are still juiced. It all depends what Escobar can do for the Mets right now. Right now, guys, the Mets bring Escobar. He is 0 for 2 right now, guys, for New York, and he had a hit by pitch in the 6th inning. Bases loaded, guys. Bases loaded right now with 2 outs. Holland's trying to make sure he's not going to let anybody get away with it. That's the target. 2 balls and no strike. But the thing you guys do not want to do, is walking somebody and have a run score. That's something you don't want to have a chance of doing at this point. The call from the stretch looked like it was going to be a base hit, or a home run rather. But that will result, guys, as a strike with 2 balls. So sets the target on 2-1, and here's the pitch. 3 balls and 1 strike, guys. Dominick Smith he didn't have a home run. He is 1 for 2. It's going to be do or die time, guys, for Escobar. Mets tied up at 2. Bases loaded with 2 outs. McCullough sets the target. Here's the pitch. It'll be a base hit to right field, guys. Look at that. And 2 runs will score, guys. 2 runs will score. And the Mets are up 4 to 2. The Mets take a 2-run single by number 10. And it's 4 to 2. Escobar gets 2 runs. So the Mets, guys, game 2 at Citi Field take the lead. It's 4 to 2 Mets. And once again, guys, the Braves manager will have bases loaded again. So the Mets right now, guys, are up 4 to 2. Dominick Smith will be walked by McCullough. Don't know if he's staying on the mound, but they're going to keep him in.
And stepping in for
Well,
New
guys,
York,
Mets are
Mark
4-2
Canha.
against Mark
For the fourth
Canha.
Giants
He struck
tonight.
out his last time up. He's 0 for 3. Bases loaded, guys, for 2 outs. McConaughey steps up.
Really gives them an opportunity
Loses a
to
slider.
control this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they
Doesn't
have a
lose
shot.
anything back and
And
forth,
a knock
though.
here would be a big blow.
Once on the strike by Colin. He sets the target.
And there's a ball.
That's going to be a ball and 1 strike
2
to
outs.
begin.
Bases are full.
1-1 count, guys. Colin Canha, he has the pitch.
Check swing.
2 strikes and 1 ball
far.
on a slider.
1-2.
Canha just one small hit from Colin right now. Was on the 1-2. And he struck him out on the slider.
Out there.
But nice 2 runs, guys, by Escobar. Against the Mets, a 4-2 lead, guys, right now.
4-2.
Right now, Mets have 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Braves, 2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. Top of the 8th inning, guys. Game 2 at Citi Field of a mini-game series. The Mets at 4, guys, in this community right now. From Awesome Creator, Mets 4, Braves 2.
Ready to begin the 8th. So
And leading off for the Braves will be Phil
Gosselin.
Gosselin. He had a double in the 4th. He's 1 for 3.
It's good speed at the top
We're gonna see if the Braves can catch up. Since Lugo's still on the mound, guys, for the Mets right now. That's gonna be a ball and no strike. Attendance today, guys, in this community 1 huge group. Let me also create them.
And the righty deals.
From Citi Field, guys, 32,685.
So
That's going to be 2 balls and a no strike on top of it. Well, guys, for 2 balls. Lugo looking to make sure he does not walk him. They're hit by Peterson's hands. And that's going to be 3 balls. One in the Acuna Jr., guys, he knows he knows how to hit the balls anytime he needs to. He's batting 364. He'll be up next. Well, guys, Lugo with 3 balls. We're going to get a strike on this one. And he does. Nice work. Nice work. That's something to spell. OFW, good morning. Make a love shout out. Welcome back. Lugo, guys, won the 3-1. And he walks him. Lugo did not like the ball out of his hand, out of his glove. And he walks, next one. That's one on Acuna Jr., guys. He's 1 for 3, has a single in the 6th inning. Right around at first with nobody out. That's the target. Another ball by Lugo. Acuna Jr., guys, like I said, he knows how to hit very well. He knows how to, when it comes to batting possessions, knows how to get some runs, knows how to get some base hits. And that's going to be 2 balls and no strike again, guys. Look at that. The thing you guys do not want to do is walk the same batter at the same time. Let's send the 2 balls. And that's going to be strike 1, guys, for 2 balls. That's one he really needed. Well, guys, in other scores today, Red Sox are hosting the Orioles 9-4. Astros are up 6-4, hosting the Yankees. 2-1 count, guys, by Lugo sets the target. Nice strike on the corner. It's already 2-2. So yeah, it's all good, guys. 1 huge committee, 1 huge group. It's on the 2-2. Lugo sets the target. 3 balls and 2 tremendous strikes. On deck next, guys, Austin Riley. He'll be stepping up next. It's on the 3-2 by Lugo. And that's going to be a base hit to right field. Nemo scoops it up. And the ball will hold on and be gifted by Alonso. So the Braves have something else in their arsenal. They got bases first and second with nobody out. Lugo was hoping to have a strikeout on the other side of it.
Next up for the Braves.
But it's first and second, guys. Here comes Austin Riley. He's 0 for 3 with nobody out. And that's going to be a ball and no strike on him. But guys, Austin Riley's 0 for 3. He grounded out in the 6th inning.
Gosselin at second.
So far. On the ball, guys, sets the target. Lugo. And that's going to be to right field. And that's a fair ball to right field, guys. Look at that. And the Braves get 7 to Zeus. And right now, guys, we're all tied up at 4-4.
It's 4-4.
That's going to be a 2 RBI double to right field, guys. Austin Riley ties it up for the Braves. And the Mets are kind of stunned right now after being up 4-2. So right now, guys, it's 4-4. So Riley gets a nice reaction.
Go ahead, run on base.
Gets a nice pronunciation. And that'll be in for Seth Lugo, guys. It's going to be Adam Activino. So Adam Activino, guys, will step up. He has 11 saves. He's a tremendous pitcher. 69 games he started, guys. Had a win-loss record of 7-3. Good season for Adam. Owen Davids has been back and forth. Something else for the other. Let's pitch to Alonso, guys. Adam gives up one ball on the other side of it. Between middle to the bottom, up, left to right. But Matt also, guys, is 1 for 3. He does have a single in his first 2 at-bats.
Left-hand batter waits.
Adam sets the target. And he gives up a nice strike. Waits on the 1-1 pitch by Adam. That's going to be foul on the sinker. 2 strikes and 1 ball to his credit. The guys on the 1-2. Adam with the pitch.
To the right side.
It's going to be a ground ball to first, and he'll get there in time.
First out in the top of the 8th.
And runner at second goes to third base, guys, on the 1 out. Braves, we're going to take their lead back against the Mets right now in game 2 at Citi Field. But I don't know if Adam is going to be lining up, though. If something else has to do something between the other. Against Travis, guys, he's 0 for 3 and a ground out in the 7th. Adam looking to make him pay. That's the target. That's going to be a fly ball left center field. Picks it up in time, makes the catch. And the run will score, guys. And the Braves are up to a 5-4 lead. 2 outs for the Braves. And look what the Mets tie and pretty much where the lead has went. And that was a sacrifice fly, guys, to left field. And the Braves are up 5-4. Game 2 at Citi Field. And here comes Marcell Ozuna, guys. He's 1 for 2. Adam looking to get back to his ways. Gives up a strike on the slider. And he does get a nice gift. Fans, we're going to get something from Adam. And it gives up 2 sliders but 2 strikes. Nice work. Guys, Adam sets the target from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And he makes him strike out.
And that is that.
Not happy with that hit, guys, but Adam did just that, and the side is retired. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, guys, game 2 at Citi Field. The Braves are up 5-4. But the Mets know how to catch up quite well. But we'll see what happens in the last 2 innings. Next pitcher, guys, for the Braves will be Darren O'Day. He makes his 2nd game appearance overall. And leading off first, guys, for the Mets. We're going to get something to transition. As the man gave up his first walk right now, and that would be for Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2. Darren sets the target, and here's the pitch. That's a ball and no strike.
In the Atlanta bullpen, A.J. Minter.
No ball and no strike to capture. It's on the other reaction on the table. As long as there's something else to be filled. 1 ball and no strike. Darren sets the target. It's going to be a foul on the slider. Foul on the slider, guys. So not much to transition. Right on for sure. Sets the target again. That's going to be on the seamer to left field. That's 1 and 2. Doesn't have much to handle or discover. 1 and 2, guys. And swing and a miss on a four-seamer. First out for the Mets. Now we'll see what the Mets can do this time, guys. They may have a bit of a chance. They were up 1-0. They were up 4-2 after a 2-1 single. And then the Mets are down by 1 against the Braves. So now, let's see what happens with anything else, rather. Here comes Tomas, guys. He's 0 for 3. It's going to be a foul on a seamer. Poor seamer this time. See how it can really have announcement. Tomas, guys, is 0 for 3. He grounded out in the 7th inning. He's got something better. Gets a strike from Darren. Sets the target. Here's the pitch. 1 ball and 1 consecutive strike. Any team knows what he is capable of for sure. If something comes up, like something that's good or tremendous. 2 strikes on the slider, guys. From down to 2 months. I guess 2 months is 0 for 3. And that's going to be almost a strikeout, but that's 2-2.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Gets a 2-2 count on it. 2-2 count, guys, by Darren. Sets the target. And a swing and a miss again. That's 2 outs for the Mets. O'Day gives up the first 2. Mars will have 10 to not the guys close to the Rangers. Miami. And a satisfying result. As he is not happy, guys, after striking out. But here's a man that usually does not strike out half of the time, or some of it, when it comes to other seasons, and that would be Luis Guillorme. Guillorme is 1 for 4, guys, on the stat sheet. I guess Guillorme is 1 for 4. He had a single and a run scored. Now, we all know, guys, we already know what each of these batters can do. 5 runs, base hits, home runs, double, single, triples, something like that. And that's going to be strike number 2, guys, on the slider.
No signs of wavering.
Matt's already running out of time.
Looking rock solid so far.
Let's get something going gently.
Left-hand hitter waits.
And that's going to be a ball and 2 strikes. A little bit better. But needs to have something more comfortable. Something that the batters can really have. 1 and 2 by O'Day. And looked like it was going to be a hit. But that's a foul ball to right field. That's 1 and 2. 1 and 2, guys. Down all day, sets the target. It's a nice stance. That's going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because
some
he
to reason with, and some to have good involvement on it. 2-2 count, guys, by Darren. That's the target. Here's the pitch to Lewis. That's going to be 3 and 2. Nice 3 and 2, guys, for example. And a good trip on it. 3 and 2. That's going to be a base hit at second base, guys. Guillorme needed that hit. So right now, guys, Lewis is 2 for 5 already.
Well, that may end up
nice
being
work.
an at-bat. We go back to
tremendous work, good opportunity. And he got it, finally. And he did.
Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
It did just that, guys, but nice work.
Henley Jansen into the game.
Alright, guys, pitching next for the Braves will be Kenley Jansen. Jansen makes his 3rd game appearance of a 5-4-0 around Davids. 1 walk and 2 strikeouts, guys.
Brandon Nemo digs in
as Brandon Nemo will be facing him. He's 2 for 4 right now. Right around at first, guys, for 2 outs. Don't know if anybody else is going to be lining up or not.
And he swings
be a strikeout of 2 seamer. Nemo's not too happy with it. No, not really. Alright, guys, on 1 strike, Jansen sets the target. Looks at the run around at first base. And here's the pitch. A strike and a ball on a 2-seamer.
Guillorme off of first with 2 away.
Keeps his heart pumping. Well, guys, 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Comes up
strike number 2 on the 2-seamer. Nemo was hoping to get something that would be much more of a good position. So in some in the track. On a cut seamer, that's the left field. 2 strikes and a ball. Looks for something that's more to his size. 1-2 count, guys, by Jansen. Sets the target. Here's the pitch. Almost a hit by pitch chance, and that's 2-2. Nemo, guys, is batting .375 on the middle of that board. That scoreboard right now. 1 homer, 4 runs driven in. Waits on the 2-2. Sets the target. Swing and a miss. And I feel like the Mets were going to have something from first base.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right
and
there.
The side is the tire, guys.
That's an outstanding job of taking
and it's a point, guys, go to the top of the 9th. Game 2 at Citi Field. It's 5-4. So, let's see what die time between the other. So we're going to get something to bring in.
We go to the 9th. And now the center
take
fielder,
the other side of
Adam
things.
Duvall.
We'll see how things go. Leading off for the Braves next, guys, will be Adam Duvall. There's two Adams. Right now, guys, Adam is 0 for 2.
And a pitch.
Here's the pitch by Adam.
And downstairs.
I mean, you go one Adam on one side. And you have the other one on the other side.
At the belt and fire.
Here's the pitch by Adam, guys. Two balls and no strike. Oh, it's only given up 2 balls so far. Adam sets the target. 3 balls and no strike from Adam. And Kramer Robinson will be the next one up to date. It'll be interesting how this really plays out and grooves right in. We got on a 3-0. Adam sets the target. Gets a nice strike on the upper corner. Upper left corner.
What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters.
Depends how this is going to work out this time. Guys on a slider. What's on the 3-1, sets the target. Foul on the slider. That's 2 strikes and 3 balls. Well, guys on the 3-2. Sets the target. Here's the pitch to Duvall. That's going to be a foul on a sinker. Would have been a nice walk. But gives up the hit. Another 3-2 guys by Adam. Sets the target. Swing and a miss. And it goes Adam Duvall, guys. That's the first foul of the inning. Twins beat the Guardians 3-2. Nice work.
3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday.
That's tremendous work.
They've clearly got a great plan
Keep
for
this
how
high
to deal
popping.
with this guy right now.
So up next, Kramer Robertson.
Well, guys, 1 out. Here comes Kramer Robertson. He is 1 for 3. Adam sets the target.
Swings through that one.
That's the first strike on the cut. Red Sox were up 9-4, hosting the Orioles in Fenway this morning. Kramer right now, guys, is 1 for 3. Has an RBI and a single.
1-run game here in the ninth.
On the 0-1 count. Adam sets the target. Gives up a ball and a strike on the second pitch of the at-bat. 1-1 count. Sets the target. Adam the pitch to Robertson. Only gives up 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 count this time around. Here's the pitch from Adam. That's going to be fouled to left field. 2 strikes and 2 balls. Adam nods his head. Sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kramer. Foul on the sinker. 2 balls and 2 strikes at the same satisfying moment. And now he's looking to do a slider, guys, on the 2-2. Sets the target.
And fouled off.
Same on the slider, too, guys. Pirates are up 6-4 against the Reds in Cincinnati. 2-2 count, guys. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Adam strikes him out, and that's out number 2. So the Mets know what they have to do. Don't let the Braves take an opportunity to not score, if I'm right. Hopefully it stays in the same system, stays in the same spot. Back to the top of the lineup, guys. Here comes Dansby Swanson. He's 2 for 4. And that will be a strike. Dansby Swanson, guys, 2 for 4 right now. Number 7 has an RBI scored and 2 singles. Let's see what he can do, guys, against Adam. Has a strike. Adam sets the target. It's going to be fouled to left. 2 strikes and no ball. Out of the hand. Out of the glove, too. 2 strikes, guys. Adam sets the target. And here's the pitch to Swanson. That's going to be off the route, guys. Fly ball left field. Michael Hahn makes the catch in time. And let's see what the Mets can do in the last at-bat. We're going to bottom the 9th inning, guys. 5-4 Braves. Mets will have Pete Alonso, J.D. Davis, and Eduardo Escobar next.
Tyler Metzik will take over on the mound.
And maybe looking to close the door, guys. Here comes Tyler Metzik. Second game appearance on the mound for the Braves. He has 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. And leading off for the Mets, guys, will be Pete Alonso. Let's see what these batters can do, guys. They have a good chance. Morning, Brian Asuna. How you doing? Watching some baseball this morning. Well, guys, every Saturday and Sundays, you guys get baseball. And then the backup is MLB is process golf. Golf from the PS1 version to the PS5 has been doing pretty good. Stays in the system, stays right where we're at, and yeah, it's been doing quite well. My stuff's been pretty good. Well, guys, that's going to be foul on a four-seamer. Pete Alonso is the first baseman. He has 1 home run and 2 RBIs, batting .313.
One-run game, bottom
Sets the
9.
target. 3-1.
This is the zone. 3-1.
The thing you guys do not what you guys do not want to ever do is walk somebody. Just got to be careful for that. 3-1 count, guys. Magic sets the target. Foul on a four-seamer. Mets are down 5-4.
If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Correct. Down 5-4. Madsen on the full count sets the target. And he will walk Pete Alonso. And that gives the Mets a little bit of hope, guys. Down 5-4, game 2 at Citi Field. Looking to stop the Braves with the next accumulation. And JD Davis, I think he's going to be out of that for sure. So Davis is going to bring somebody else. And it's going to be Starling Marte. So pinch hitting, guys, will be Starling Marte. He's batting 125 right now. 1 home and 1 run driven in. See what Marte can do, guys. He's a pretty good hitter. He's a good hitter. He's a good stealer. A, B, better than C.
Yeah, he swings and misses.
Marte, guys, gives up a strike. He's batting 125 right now. Wins on the strike, guys, by Tyler Metzik. That's the target. Runner on the first, nobody out.
The pitch.
Here's the pitch.
Now 1-1.
And once the base runner on the first guy's got to walk. But in the bullpen for the Braves will be AJ Minter and Jesse Chavez. For the Atlanta Braves for the pitching. If something goes wrong. So it's back and forth, goes right on time. Gets right where it needs to go. That's going to be foul on a slider, guys, for right field. And that's 1-2. One, 2 count, guys. Here's the pitch. Foul on a four-seamer. That's 1-2. Mets are still up. Marlins still up 10-0, guys. Hosting the Rangers. Wentz on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes this time. Pirates still up 6-4. Giants still up 9-5 against the Brewers and Milwaukee.
And he deals.
2-2 count. 3-2.
On this count,
Matzik having a hard time getting the strikes he wants to grab. 3-2 guys to Marte. Foul to right field. 3-2.
And it remains 3-2.
As Marte is playing DH. Sets the target. And swing and a miss. That's the first down for the Mets.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too
Matzik just decided to go on ahead.
Once you get it going, it can
He comes in one of Escobar, guys. He has a double and 2 RBIs, 1-3. We're going to see if we can get, have a good result for the Mets right now. And that won't do it. That's going to be a foul to left. We have something else has to bring. So that's the target. And the ball will hold on at home base. That's 2 strikes so far. All in 2, guys. Mad success to target. Escobar's 1-for-3. And almost a hit by Pitts on a slider. That's 1-2. As long as it's not daydreaming, guys, or anything else tremendously, no consideration, or more to have something else filled. That's 2-2, guys. Escobar's 1-for-3 right now. Needs to get something going right here before a double play adds up. 3-2 this time. Dominick Smith, guys, the one that had the home run earlier today. He was 1-for-2. He's on deck.
And here
3-2, guys. Metzik. And he walks him. So how about that, guys? First and second for the Mets. With 1 out. And it gives an opportunity for Dominick Smith to have something. So, alright, guys, here we go. Here comes Jesse Chavez on the mound for the Braves. Last season, he started all 30 games, guys, out of 162. And a 1 loss record of 3-2. With a 2.14 around average. Good regular average for him. Not bad. And here comes Dominick Smith, guys. You guys remember, he's 1-for-2. He had a home run in the second. Wants to take on Chavez. First and second, 1 out. That's going to be on a cut seamer. That's fouled right field. Left on base, guys. Braves had 7. Mets had 10. By 3 together. Chavez sets the target. 2 strikes on the slider. But guys, on the 2 strikes, Savaz sets the target.
Yeah, the righty deals.
It's the Pets.
Next
1 ball and 2
misses
strikes
down
up
and
for
away.
him. So we're going to keep it under the schedule, on the radar.
And a swing
And
miss.
he struck him out,
And
guys,
to a
on
laydown.
a circle change. That's what Savaz needed, but that's
And
not what the
now
Mets really
Mark
want
Kent
to.
trying to deliver
You know,
as the
pretty
hero.
much, you know, result.
Oh,
You know.
he'd love to walk it off right here.
2 outs, guys, against Mark Canha. He's having his last opportunity. But the thing you guys do not want to do is have a runner on at
That
first,
one's in there,
steal,
0-1.
and get an out
Just
for
more
it.
confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if
It's something that probably should not happen. First and second, guys, with 2 outs. Here's the Pets.
Next
Has a
offering
ball and a
misses.
strike to work
And
with now.
that is ball
That's not
1.
too bad. Here's the Pets, guys, in hand.
Bounce to the left
And I think
side.
that's going to be the
Right.
last out,
Picks
and
up,
it will.
there it
And the Mets
is.
played a good game, guys. As the Mets drop to 2 and 3. They'll be taking on the Nationals next time during the weekends, and the Braves have a tremendous record now. Tremendous record, guys. They're 5-1. 5-1 for the Braves. Mets have 1 home run by Dominick Smith, and yeah,
Close one here today.
the Braves won, guys, 5-4. But the Mets had, like I said, they had a tremendous game. You know, had a 1-run lead. I mean, some of it had it, and yeah, not too much to argue with or contain. But well, like I said, guys, the Mets are now 2 and 3. So now, after losing, since the Mets had 2 close games between the 2, the next game series will be the Nationals at Washington. Then they'll be Mets Phillies at Philadelphia. But the next time that the Mets will be on the road will be against the Diamondbacks, hosting them. So yeah. Auto fix, guys, between Triple A. We're gonna start off the scores real quick, guys. Then we'll be done for the day. We're going to start with the first one, guys. The Twins beat the Cleveland Guardians 3-2. Duffy had the win. Durant had the second save. So the Twins go up to a 3-2 record, guys. Welcome back, Edwin. How you doing? Make a love shout out. Welcome back. Guys, my mods are 335 and other supporters. Well, one huge committee and one huge group. So Byron Buxton, guys, became the pinch runner to run back in the 8th inning. That's number 1. Grove had a double, guys. Correa had a solo homer to get that 3-2 victory. Guardians had Palacios run for Quan in the 8th. So Jimenez, guys, had a double. Reyes had a home run and 2 RBIs. Jimenez was caught stealing. So Archer, guys, was on the mound for the Twins. Gave up 5 hits, 2 runs earned, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts with a 2.57 earned average with Zach Plesac. But Hens's took the loss, guys, with 2 strikeouts and 1 run given in. Lost, guys, the Marlins had a hell of a blowout victory over the Rangers, 10-0. 11 hits, no errors, 3 hits, and 1 error. Well, let's see how they got most of that started, guys, right now. Rangers had nothing, so the Rangers dropped to 2 and 4. But the Marlins, with that 10-0 victory, guys, have an average record of 3 and 3. So the Marlins are a good team, averagely, so far. Simeon had a double play, Lowe had an error, but the Marlins just took it to him. De La Cruz, guys, had a double. Rojas had a triple. Solia had a home run with 3 runs driven in. Aguilar with 2. Anderson with 2. Anderson had a hit by Pitts. Bertie, guys, had a stolen base. Anderson had caught stealing. So Perez got the loss. Goes down to 1-1, guys. Gave up 7 hits, 7 runs earned, and 1 strikeout. Well, Lopez is now 2-0 on the as the pitcher on the mound for the Marlins. Gave up 3 hits, guys, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts. A really good earned average, guys, of 52. So that's tremendous. The Pirates beat the Reds, guys, 6-4. 11 hits, 1 error, 7 hits, and 1 error. It's by 2 runs, guys. So the Pirates finally get their first win, 1-4. Over the Red Machine, the 2-3. So this is how the Pirates got something even. Vagabond, guys, had a double with 2 RBIs. Reynolds had 3 RBIs with 2 doubles. Gamble and Swazinski had a double play. Vogelbach had an error. Gambrell had a stolen base. He's a good stealer. Now in the loss for the Reds, they dropped to 2 and 3. Zoe Votto had a double with Farmer. India had 2 homers and 4 RBIs. That was the only one they had. Pham had a hit by Pitts. Mike Moustakas guys had a double play. Knock one error. Tommy Pham had a stolen base. So Wilson got the win. Got the tremendousness overall together. And so on and so forth to always have the good existence. Okay, there we go, guys. Where were we? So yeah, guys, Wilson got the win. He only gave up 6 hits, guys. 4 runs earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, with a 5.68 earned average. But already today, guys, Benair gave up the save. The Duvall was on the mound for the Reds. Elvis Benyay, good morning. Make a left shout out. He gave up 6 hits, guys. 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, 5 runs earned. So the earned average for him is 9.64. Alright, guys, the Blue Jays beat the Rays 4-0. Cookie got the win. Romano got the save. So both teams, guys, are now 2 and 3 averagely. Average, not below. So real quick, guys, Walls pinch run for Diaz in the 8th inning. Ramirez had a double. Margaret had a double play. Diaz had an error. So the Blue Jays had a good, satisfactory win. Tapina had a double with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Springer. But Guerrero Jr., guys, gave up a home run and 2 runs in. Dividend, to be honest. Springer had a sacrifice fly. Espino Hernandez had an error for fielding. So Yarbrough, guys, had the loss on the mound for the Rays. Gave up 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 runs earned. Well, Gucci had the win. 4 runs, guys, 6 hits. 4 hits, 6 strikeouts. D-Mark Balser, good morning. Make a left shout out. Gave up 3 hits and 3 walks, 2 guys, and 6 strikeouts. So, good way to have satisfaction guaranteed. And a result to take its result and its fashion. Well, guys, the Red Sox beat the Orioles 9-4. Pavita gets the win. So both teams are also 3 and 2, guys, instead of 2 and 3. Both the O's and the Bo Sox are 3 and 2. The Orioles have Mullins and Guarenas, guys, had a home run. Both with solo homers with an RBI. But Mancini, guys, had 2 RBIs. Guarenas had an error. So the Red Sox get the victory. Verdugo had 2 doubles. 1 for Diva, Story, and Vasquez. Verdugo, guys, had a home run with 3 RBIs. Solo homers by Story, Martinez, and Cordero. Bogarts, guys, had a sacrifice fly. Cordero had an error. Bradley Jr. was caught stealing. So Kramer gave up 9 hits. Only pitched for 4 innings, guys. 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 6 runs earned. So instead of 8 hits, guys, given up, he gave up 9 hits. So the one that took over was Watkins and then Aiken. So that was not too bad either. Was something to give in. But Pavita did get the win, guys, with 9 hits, 5 strikeouts, pitched for 6 innings, and 1 run earned. And the earned average, guys, is 150. Statham had 490. The Giants beat the Brewers, guys, 9-5. Ronan with the win, and Brewer with the save. The Giants excuse their record, as the Giants have a record of 4 and 2. The Brewers have a terrible record for now, but still a young season. They're 1 and 4. So with the Giants with a good 4 and 2 record, guys, Carlos Yastrzemski had a double, rough. Also had a double home run with Estrada. LaGoya had a run score, guys. So Estrada had a home run. Ruff had a home run with 4 RBIs. Yastrzemski had 3 runs. Sacrifice fired by Evan Longoria as well. For the Brewers, guys, Colin Wong had a double with McCutcheon, Tyler Karate. McCarty did give up a home run, guys, with 2 RBIs with McCutcheon. Torwitz had a hit by Pitts, also an error on stealing. Savona, guys, moves up to 2-0 on the mound. Gave up 8 hits, 8 strikeouts, 5 walks, 3 runs earned. But Bravia they give up the save with 2 strikeouts. So, good work by the San Francisco Giants. Aspie gave up a loss. only pitched for 1.1 inning, guys, with 1 strikeout, 3 walks, 6 runs earned, and 5 hits. But Gonzalez would take over. He only gave up 4.2 innings, though. The Astros beat the Yankees, guys, 6-5. Quiddy was on the mound, got the win, and Montero got the save. So the Yankees dropped to 3-3, while the Astros go up to 3-2 after 9 innings. Had all 6 runs in the first. So Cabrera took over for LeMahieu in the 9th. Khalifa had 2 doubles and 3 runs driven in. That was the highlight for the Yankees. LeMahieu had an error on fielding. Khalifa caught stealing. So for the 3-2 Astros, guys, right now, Gurriel had a double, 2 RBIs by Berkman, Gurriel, Goodrum, and Altuve. Berkman and Gurriel, guys, had a hit by Pitts, Castro, double play. Altuve of stolen base, Gurriel had a caught stealing. So Garrett Cole, guys, was on the mound for the Yankees, dropped to 1-1. Gave up only 1 strikeout, a walk, 3 runs earned, and how many hits? Oh yeah, 4 hits. Same with Gill. Quiddy was on the mound, gave up 6 innings, guys, not too bad. Gave up 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 runs earned. But Montero did get the save. That's up getting the save if you have a good starting pitcher on the mound. The Tigers won a perfect game, guys, over the Athletics, 1-0. 4 hits, 1 error, and 2 hits and no errors. So the Tigers get themselves to 4-2. So the Tigers are 4-2, guys, driving the A's to 2-4 in Oakland Stadium, or Athletic Stadium. Real quick, guys, the Tigers. Francisco batted for Miguel Cabrera as third baseman. So he was recently in the 8th position. Candelario had a double and an RBI. Reyes had an error. Miguel Cabrera, guys, had a stolen base. Well, Barnhart caught stealing. But for the Athletics, guys, only Patsy ran for Murphy in the 8th. Hit by Pitts by Murphy and Kemp for a double play. So Tyler Skubal, guys, had a hell of a job pitching on the mound. Goes to 1-1 on the mound for the Tigers. The Tigers are now 4-2. As Tyler Skubal, guys, gave up 2 hits, 4 walks, and a lot of strikeouts. Instead of 11, they called it 12. While Montez is now 0-2 on the mound. Only pitched for 7.2 innings for the Athletics. Gave up 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 1 run earned. The Mariners had a nice game, beat the Angels, guys, 7-6. So the Mariners are also 4-2. While they drive the Angels to 2-4 slightly of the season. So Ward pinch hit for Adele in the 8th after that 1-run loss. Mike Trout, guys, had a double with Adele and Ward. Walsh had a solo homer with 2 RBIs by Ward. Adele had a stolen base and a sacrifice fly. For the Mariners that took the victory, had doubles by 2 of them by Haniger, 1 each by Lewis, Moore, Rodriguez, and Crawford. Murphy had a triple. Crawford had a homer and 3 RBIs. Lewis, guys, had a sacrifice fly. France had an error. Fraser also, guys, already today had a stolen base. So Notani, guys, was on the mound. Gave up 10 hits, 2 strikeouts, a walk, and 3 runs earned. So BS, guys, was by Hale Garrett. Loop had the stolen and the loss, though. Gilbert was on the mound, guys, for the Mariners. Pitched for 5 1/4 inning. Gave up 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, a walk, and 3 runs earned. Romo had 1/8. Cassell got the win, and Seward had 3 as third save. So not too bad. The Padres beat the Rockies 5-2 after an extra inning, guys, for 4 runs to win. Chris Mott gets the win on the mound. So the Padres, guys, drive themselves to 2-3, to the Rockies to 1-4. So these two teams, I mean, both teams did good. Between back and forth, left to right, and, tremendously with no guilt trips. So these two teams then slightly good. I mean, you have your players, you have your offense, defense, pitchers on the mound, and yeah, good way to add them up too. So yeah, guys, for the Rockies, Hampson ran for Joe in the 9th. Joe had a home run with solo with Diaz. Diaz had a hit by pitch, guys, and sacrifice fly. Daza and Iglesias had an error. Hampton had a stolen base, while Diaz had a stolen base caught. So the Padres with that victory right now, guys, gives them up to 2-3. Gresham had a double. Luke Voigt had a home run with 4 RBIs, with Cronenworth with 1. Eric Hosmer had an error, but Luke Voigt had a stolen base. And what's up, Melody? How you doing? Make a love shout out. I'm almost done already. I'm almost done. Freeland was on the mound for the Rockies. Gave up 5 hits. Pitched for 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks and 1 run earned. Not too bad occasionally. So Chris Vine took the win with 1 walk. But Snell was on the mound for only 7 innings. Oh, good. Well, Tina Gill is a sweet creator too. And have 335 mods and supporters, so can't complain on it. But he did give up, guys, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 1 run earned. Well, guys, we're gonna wrap things up in a minute. As the Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks, the Diamondbacks are no more unbeaten. As the Dodgers took care of business, 9-3. So the D-backs, guys, fall to 4-1, while the Dodgers go up to 4-2. Took business acquired to the D-backs. It's like saying goodbye to the unbeaten, but get your first loss, as unbeatens don't last forever. Some of it does when it comes to football, or some of it on baseball for a long time, between 80s, 90s, sometimes in the 70s. So for the 4-1 D-backs, guys, for the first loss, 3 RBIs only by Walker, Luplow, and Kelly. Duvall also had a double play, error by Kelly. So the Dodgers are now 4-2, guys, winning by 6 runs. So no home runs between the two. But Turner did get a double, guys, with Smith also today, and also Freeman. Turner had 3 RBIs along with Smith. Smith also had a double play. So real quick, guys, the D-backs had Martin on the mound. Pitched for 4.2 innings. Gave up 3 strikeouts, 5 walks, 4 runs earned, and 3 hits. While the legendary Clayton Kershaw had a masterful job appearance. Got the win. Hodgson gets the save. Gives up 9 hits, 4 strikeouts, a walk, and 3 runs earned. So the Mets, guys, are now 2-3. The next game series is definitely going to be with the Nationals, as the Nationals are 2-2. So baseball will be back next upcoming weekend, guys. So if I had to guess which matchup it's going to be, I could probably do one of 2. I'll probably do 2 pitches on the mound, guys. I can do Cardinals and the Cubs next weekend. Or I can do White Sox and the Royals. So it could be either or. But, alright, guys. I know it's already been 2 hours right now. But baseball is a little over 2 hours each time. I mean, not only other MLB games for the PS4, but maybe on the PSP, rather. But this could create distance now, so. But, alright, guys. That's going to be a wrap for me today. This morning. Next stream is a big maybe. But if I do come back this afternoon, or maybe tonight, you guys will have Hot Sauce Golf. But, if not, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow night after 5 o'clock, guys. All I gotta do is work tomorrow, then I'm off the next 2. I'm looking to see if I can get Far Cry 6 back and open, and see what I can do with that. But I still do an hour and 35 minutes, guys, as a New Year's resolution. I still do that, and I'm gonna try to do Far Cry 6 on the morning on Tuesday, guys. So Far Cry 6, Far Cry 6 is still not done. I'm still looking to get myself back into basics, get back in the ozone for it, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on the apps, guys, by tomorrow, and also later on today, if I do live stream this afternoon or tonight. But if I don't, well, guys, if I don't do it tonight or this afternoon, I will be back tomorrow night for Skywalker. Just remember, Skywalker is always 3 to 4 days a week. Same with baseball, too, every weekend. Hot Sauce Golf is a backup on the weekends. Skywalker is 3 to 4 days a week. Tales of Rise is Thursdays and Fridays, tremendously. If you guys want to catch more MLB 22, the Mets are now 2-3. I think we're going to be doing Cardinals Cubs or the other 2 teams. that will face each other with two teams on the mound. But we'll see what happens. Baseball is every weekend, guys, every Saturday and Sundays. All I do is manage the bets. Try to see what can really happen in the coming weeks. But we'll see how things go. So you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment, guys. It's one huge community and one huge group. But just remember, love, support, and respect is always the key. When we meet new creators, new friends, one by one. And also, guys, stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. Anytime we manage to meet new creators, new friends, guys, in this community, all we gotta do is sell people out and tweet people out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Just remember, guys, your awesome creator, Jack Dawson, is a very popular name from Titanic. Always has and always will be. Because we're going to have plenty of that stuff filled this week. But if anything really comes up, I'll keep you guys posted on the apps. If I stream this afternoon or tonight for How's Golf, if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Skywalker. But we'll see what happens. All I got to do, guys, is work 8 to 5 tomorrow. Then I'm off the next 2 days to think of relationship classes and cheer practice coming up too. So I will be turning in my slip by then. So we'll see how things go and what to look forward to. If you guys have an account on Twitter, guys can share me up, tweet me up, guys. It's Jack Dawson. You're awesome creator, your favoritism. You guys are awesome. I love you guys no matter what happens in this community, in one huge group. And I have 335 mods and supporters. The name is Jack Dawson, guys, on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for 4 years and counting. 6 years on YouTube and 6 days on the 30th, guys, of this month of July. 6 years coming up of this week, this coming Saturday. 5 years at Walmart, and 1855 between my love and me. We're going to be getting married, guys, in the future. Have a good reception, and live happily ever after soon. So that's going to be pretty cool, interesting purposes, promises, and I think everything else will go well in the future between her and me. It's going to be great. But all you guys got to do is tell me your first and last name, your numbers, and your activeness. How long you guys really been active on Twitter? So when you follow each other, share, tweet each other around, and friend requests sometime. If only you're live streaming on YouTube only. And so much more. From your awesome creator. You guys have an account on Instagram? Just going to run it by you real quick. Just remember, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. Now with me, your awesome creator, guys, Jack Dawson, the most popular name of all time from Titanic, from 1912 to 2022. You guys can run by Kevin Friday through Mondays. If you guys are hungry to get more likes, views, likes, comments, support, you guys can run by Kevin. I have him on Twitter and I have him on Instagram and Reddit. So Kevin is Friday through Mondays, running like almost 24/7, and Sony's Adventures, guys, Monday through Saturdays. Well, guys, in this community, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. But before I wrap things up in a minute, I'm at 1,858 watts hours, guys, on my PC. So I think if I had to guess, I might be with Vivian tonight. Now it depends what my bio parent wants to do with me today too. But I will keep you guys posted on the apps. I don't know if I'm live streaming this afternoon or tonight. Depends what my baby wants to do too. I don't know. But if I don't stream later on today, guys, I will be back tomorrow night for Skywalker. But I'll keep you guys posted. In this community, you guys are awesome, loving, caring, supportive. All we got to do is keep on expanding and always be truthful, think positive, and think loyal. But the most very important thing, guys, in this community, as we watch videos in full, guys will like, support, comment, share me out, tweet me out on accounts, guys, if you have them. Share me out, guys, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You guys can vote on land at 38 and the greatest showman at 14. You guys have a wonderful morning. I'll see you guys this afternoon. If not this afternoon or tonight for Hot Sauce Golf, I will see you guys, if not later on today, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, same time, same channel. Or later on today, same time, same channel for Hot Sauce Golf or Skywalker tomorrow night after 5 o'clock from work. I'll keep you guys posted on it. Remember, guys, from your awesome creator, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. I love you guys. You guys are awesome very much in this community. out of 335 mods and other supporters, and so much more. Have a wonderful morning, guys. I'll see you guys later on today for golf, or Skywalker tomorrow night after 5 o'clock for work. Same time, same channel, guys, in this community. And until then,